Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the daily currency call where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So today is Wednesday. We will be doing the pound currency. Before we start today's session, do help me with this poll. Is it your first time here? So this webinar is going to be beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So a quick look at the poll. We do have some first-timers here. So do help me with the next poll. Let me know, how did you get here? So just a quick introduction about Jin. Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than US $12 million on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He's also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. So a quick look at the poll. I see a lot of you coming in from the Telegram channel as well as the Traders Club. So do give me the opportunity to share what the Traders Club is about. So this is our private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. So this is the place to be whether you are new, experienced, part-time, or even full-time trading. So if you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you have been receiving these signals absolutely free. But the question you might have is that you know when to get into a trade, but you do not know where to exit. So in the Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals and even attach with charts. And we also guide you on where to exit. And for example, this trade, we guide you on where to exit. These are things that you don't get in the Telegram channel. So we provide all this information so that in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, but you also learn how to trade better. And if you require some coaching, we do have Monday and Wednesday webinars, 2 webinars every week to share with you recent market economic developments, run through trade ideas, and also live trading sessions with Jin. So this is the best time to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. Lastly, we have a wide range of features here, currency analysis features for club members, weekly correlation tables, daily watch lists, currency watch lists, breaking news analysis, and many, many more features here, tutorial videos, trade ideas. So this providing all this best information here, shortcutting your way to trading success. So to join the group, just hop over to this link, tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. It's just a paid subscription of $199 US a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you're facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking any unnecessary risk, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit and some coaching to improve your trading immediately. So trading can be lonely, but with Jin here to guide us, with a community of senior traders to guide us, share with us trade ideas. Trading can be enjoyable and definitely profitable. So if you haven't already, hop on this link, click on the $199 a year button and join us now. So with that, I will pass the time now to Jin for the currency call.
Good morning. So it is Wednesday talking about the pound dollar. So thank you all for attending. I will first give you a quick disclaimer to tell you that there is not going to be a live trading session right now, unlike yesterday. So if you're all sitting there waiting to jump into a trade, now during this call, no, not going to happen right now. Yesterday we did jump in. For those of you who didn't attend, yesterday. Yesterday we did jump into the Aussie dollar. We traded Aussie dollar together during this call, during this 11 o'clock call. Um, I'll show it to you on the M15. So we entered a sell trade here. You can see that arrow there. So we entered a sell trade there. Stop loss was up there somewhere, and then take profit was here. The trade went down. This is an M15 time frame. Within that couple of hours, hit that profit level of a good 20, almost 25 pips. So again, another reason why you have to attend this session is because sometimes I will get into a live trade together with you, just show you the immediate profits that is available to you. Um, if you take action onto the analysis, onto what we share, managing your risk and your strategies all together. So looking at the pound, that was the Aussie dollar yesterday. Looking at the pound dollar today, we're on Wednesday here. We just had very, very good news. Well, just had. It was 5:45 a.m. Very good news. Employment numbers coming from New Zealand, and we actually saw that big shoot up in the New Zealand dollar, in the Kiwi dollar. So that's reflected already. What you'll notice is as we look into the pound dollar, not a lot of pound news apart from the PMI numbers coming out at 5:30 today. And with that, we don't see much changes, keeping at 40.6 for the composite PMI and for the services PMI at 38.8. With no real changes in the PMI numbers, we expect a little bit more of a trending situation for the UK, for the dollar pound, for the pound dollar. But what you want to pay a bit more attention to is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. with the Bank of England BOE rates decision at most likely to hold at 0.1%. Okay, um, with that decision most likely to hold at 0.1%, the commentary, you want to pay attention to the commentary, you want to pay attention to how they came to that decision. That is talk about, investigations, whether they are looking to cut rates or whether they're looking to cut and go into negative rates territory. So if they do come out of a negative rates territory, is that going to directly cause a weakening in the pound? Or maybe that could be a, cut rates, get it to negative, but have a result of stimulating the economy and have an overall positive impact, which could lead to further upside in the pound dollar. As the Eurozone, the trade deal with the Eurozone seems to have been settled late last year or early this year. So putting all that together, something to be really careful with. I'll show you what I mean on the charts. There are potential trade ideas as we come along onto tomorrow night's rate decision from the Bank of England, going to hold at 0.1%. The talk is whether they are looking into negative, or how much are they looking into negative rates territory. Is it going to continue on, or how likely is it to happen? How quickly is it to happen? All right. So a lot of things to look at for the pound dollar tomorrow. And then on Friday, very importantly, you're going to see that we have the US non-farm payrolls again. The US non-farm payrolls coming out was minus 140K, expected to be 50K, looking at some recovery in the dollar. And then the unemployment rate going from 6.7, staying at 6.7, with average hourly earnings dropping from 0.8 to 0.3%. With all that coming around, we might actually see some weakness, some short-term weakness to the US dollar. Okay, so putting it all together, hey, we might see not a lot of news today for the pound, but with tomorrow's rates decision, we could see that, although they're going to hold rates at 0.1%, there could be talk and investigations and further talks about getting into negative rates territory. And then, with the non-farm payrolls in the horizon, that could see some weakness into the US dollar. how all this looks on the chart. This is the pound dollar on the H4 time frame, pound dollar on the H4 time frame. You can see that at 1.3727 is that strong resistance level, right? It's hit there once this week, came back down. It's hit that several times last week and the week before. The week before that, we came into that area, and the week before that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, almost a month, hitting that 1.3727 level and being resisted, struggling to break past that point. What we could see tomorrow, probably not today, but tomorrow, is that gradual retest back towards that 1.3727 resistance level, right? With rates holding at 0.1%, with some talk, possibly some talk about negative rates, we could see that move of a stimulus and all of that coming around for the UK, and that the large numbers of vaccinations happening in the UK already. We could see that move up towards 1.3727 for the pound dollar. Is this a trading opportunity with a maximum of 50 pips upward move? If you really want to jump into this trade, I would say 25 pips, 30 pips stop loss, 50 pips take profit, maximum, absolute maximum. But I don't think this will be something that you want to do quite actively, because we might see some volatility come around at this point. What I'll be more likely to do is to see what happens at 1.3727. Okay, I'll zoom in a little bit. At 1.3727, is it going to break above strongly, test upwards, maybe retrace back down again, or is it going to reject this resistance level again? Why I'm giving you those two scenarios is if we do see that weaker US dollar come around for non-farm payrolls, we could actually see that move upwards of 13727. With that upward move, I'll be looking at maybe about 13765. You would have about a 50, 60 pip stop loss for a good 200 pip take profit. I don't think you'll get there in a hurry. 1.4 is a level we haven't seen for a very, very, very long time. So I would say that although my take profit level will be close to 1.4, I'll still be very careful. I'll give myself that space to exit the trade anywhere between 1.3765 to 1.4. That's for the pound dollar on the upside move if we do see that weaker US dollar from non-farm payrolls or from all the other news for the US dollar. However, possibly if they come up with the rates decision tomorrow and say, hey, it's 0.1%, but in the immediate future, we are looking at cutting rates. In the immediate future, we are looking at cutting rates to negative territory. You will see a immediate impact on the pound dollar. It might not be a long-term impact, but the immediate impact where it rejects 1.3727 and heads strongly downwards. That's where you could be looking at maybe 1.3715. You'd be looking at a 25 pip, 30 pip stop loss for a good 90 pip, 100 pip take profit level. 1:3. Okay, so I would sit there, be a little bit more patient, let it climb towards 1.3727, let it test that resistance level, and if it breaks above, look for that buying opportunity. If it rejects, look for that selling opportunity. But remember, it should be driven by an economic data, whether it's from the US dollar or from the Bank of England with their rate decision. As we look into the pound dollar, we will cast back into the euro pound with that expectation of how the pound dollar is going to move. That slow climb upwards towards that 1.3727 level. If the pound dollar does move up slightly, we could see the euro pound, it should move down because of that correlation, the negative correlation. It should move down. But looking at how the euro dollar is moving, it's bouncing off that 1.2 level, looks like slightly climbing upwards. Which could mean that we're going to see the euro pound sit across sit across at this 8811 level for maybe a relatively medium period of time. I do think that we're probably going to see it climb up, break that 8855 level, and see further upside, which could mean either the euro dollars climbing strongly or the pound dollar dropping significantly, or both of that combination happening at the same time. So again, I've said this several weeks already now. Keep the euro pound on your watch list. It's not something that you want to be trading actively at the moment. It's something that you want to have it high on your watch list. Think about it, keep watch of it. Once it breaks certain trigger levels, then look to jump into that trade. With all that said, I think that the pound dollar, the euro pound, we've had some profits on the Aussie dollar already. I think it all leads up to actually more trading opportunities on the yen pairs, the US yen, the euro yen, and the pound yen, which actually means that you have to turn up tomorrow as I guide you through the yen pairs. With that said, I will pass it back to Jinwei.
Okay, thank you, Jin. Yeah, so I've just launched a poll to let me know what you think of this webinar. Also, I posted up some links in the chat. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel for the daily recordings of the currency call, Telegram channel for our free signals, Traders Club link, 4-day Kickstarter, FX Kickstarter group, Facebook group, and of course our Forex briefcase link if you want to let Jin and team trade for you. Yeah, so this is the end of the session. Tonight for Traders Club members, we have a live trading session with Jin. So please remember to turn up. And for the rest of you guys, we will see everybody tomorrow for the yen pair analysis. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.